in the zone. When was the last time you were in the zone? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 295. Cha-ching. Yeah! So when was the last time you were in the zone? You were in the moment, super focused, super concentrated about one thing, the thing that you were doing, and everything else didn't even exist. You were just there with tunnel vision, in the zone. When was the last time? So when I think about myself, sometimes I go deep into the past and remember certain experiences that I had, that I was just in the zone. One of them was the first time I learned salsa. The first time I went to the basic salsa lesson. And I was so concentrated. I was there, and for me it was just me, my feet, and the music. And not even the music, just the beats, just the counts. And the only thing I was focusing on is to getting my feet to move together, doing the basic step with the counts. This was the only thing I was concentrating on. It was, I think, a full hour or 90 minutes of this lesson, and being super concentrated. And when I think about these experiences of being in the zone, being so focused on just one thing, I try to think about the people who are able to tap into this state of super focused. And the first people I think about are children. Every time I watch children, no matter what they do, they are fully there. They are fully in the moment, super focused on whatever they are doing. If they are watching a movie, a TV series, or playing a game, they are fully there, as if nothing else exists besides whatever they are doing at the moment. And I just look at them and I get inspired. And I remind myself to tap into this child within me that enables me to tap into this state of super focus, being in the zone, in the moment, being super concentrated on whatever I'm doing. Thinking like a child, being childlike, cutting everything else off and focusing whatever I'm doing right now. This feeling is if I'm losing myself into the one thing I'm doing at the same time. The one thing I'm doing right now. And while tapping into the child within me, I'm able to get into this state of super focused. Especially when I'm practicing something, especially when I'm learning. And remember, as I was sharing in the last few episodes, I'm obsessed about learning. I'm obsessed about growth, about getting better. And once I'm able to tap into this state of being a child and being in the moment, super focused, cutting everything else besides whatever I'm doing right now, it's an amazing feeling, as if I don't even feel the time passes by. I'm just there doing whatever I'm doing. And especially when I'm learning and I'm practicing. For me, tapping into this state is especially important when I'm practicing, when I'm learning. And when I'm doing that, I call that deep practicing. But more about that in the next episodes. So back to you. I want you to experience this feeling of being in the zone. And I want you to experience it today. And how can you do that? Just remind yourself of the last time you were in the zone. You were just there, focusing only on what you were doing at the time. And take few minutes. Take few minutes and put yourself there in your shoes. Paint the picture. Imagine yourself again doing whatever you are doing, being in the zone. Experience that for a few minutes. Remind yourself of this feeling. Ask yourself, how did it feel? How does it feel right now when you imagine yourself being there in the zone? Using your last memory of being, in the zone. Do it today. Put yourself back there, back then in the experience, and do it today. Do it today, not tomorrow. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.